Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Lennox Lewis is giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do. Wladimir Klitschko's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway.
Up and down, side to side.
Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
You get the sense that Wladimir Klitschko could almost catch his opponent's punch. Nice block that time. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Nice strike after catching one by Wladimir Klitschko. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Watch that!
Wladimir Klitschko with those big arms of his. I mean, he blocks a punch. He really defends it well like a shield. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lewis. Wladimir Klitschko's defense. And banging away he goes. Oh, that's a good shot. A good power punch scores the knockdown right against Lennox. Well, that may have been just a flash knockdown there, Teddy.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He looks clear-headed. His legs are okay. Now it's just a matter of making sure that he understands why he got caught.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. You look at the physical specimen of Wladimir Klitschko and you see with what ease he can win so many of his heavyweight title defenses. But then you reflect early on in his career, Teddy, losing to Ross Purity, getting clipped by Corey Sanders and Layman Brewster. Many have questioned that chin.
Yeah, you know, I don't know that it's a glass chin. It might be a glass brain. And I always say that. And, you know, it sounds like I'm being disparaging, I'm making fun, but I'm really serious. That I think his chin is fine, but he broke down in those fights. He gave up in those fights. You know, his constitution wasn't strong enough. Now he's become a little bit more mature, and from a physical standpoint, he knows how to use his advantages a little bit better. He understands his ring identity, how to control range better, and hide his weak spots much better.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay?
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lewis.
Come on, kid, focus.
Gets rid of that effort.
That's it.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Move!
Lennox blocks a punch. Lennox Lewis is basically giving you the impression that he's a little tentative to throw punches based on what happened earlier when he got hurt.
Yeah, he's got to find a way now to not give up the offense that he had earlier. He wants to go into a defensive mode a little bit, but if he gives up that offense, he'll fall too far behind. He'll get to that no man's land where he'll need a knockout to win, and he doesn't have that kind of power.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
10 seconds to go in this third round.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw more punches. Jab, jab, hook.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Listen. All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw a straight right down the middle.
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4, Wladimir Klitschko's in really what appears to be a dead-even fight on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, it is. And to separate it, if they're going to separate themselves as the night goes on, it's going to come down to the inside. Whoever decides not to make those little silent agreements, you know, you hold me, I won't punch. I hold you, you won't punch. Whoever decides to bring their hands back and do some work on the inner quarters.
More punches.
Wladimir Klitschko, conscious of others in need. He's had phenomenal charitable efforts throughout his career, including winning an award for a program that he titles Fight for Peace.
When you're in that ring, Joe, it's a difficult place to be. It's a difficult place to perform. You have to have strength. You have to have physical strength. You have to have inner strength. And you have to care about things that are more than just pertaining to yourself. Otherwise, you can't be strong. You have to look for something, grab onto something to get through something. And caring about those other things can be your strength.
Focus.
Come on, kid, focus.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Seconds to go in the 4th. Solid left hand to the head. End of the round is upon us, and you can see the blood now that he's going to have to deal with. Teddy, some guys just fold when they see their own blood.
Yeah, they do, and that's where, of course, you want to be conditioned going in there. You know, you want to have had a trainer say, hey, listen, there's a chance you could get cut. This is part of the business. If it happens, let us do our job. And this is also where the fighter has to have faith in those people doing the job, where they look at the corner man and they don't see panic in his eyes.
I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Blocks away that headshot.
Double up.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Everybody knows Wladimir Klitschko wants to do that right there. The jab, the straight, typically the win.
Move.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Finish with the hook.
Lennox Lewis with a big right hand. Well, this is the kind of work, a good solid headshot that won Wladimir Klitschko the heavyweight championship and has kept him on top now for the better part of this decade.
Yeah, what I like about it is when he throws the punches, he's always in position to come back with another one. I'm expecting him to start coming back with other ones now.
Uppercut.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lewis. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Tough to penetrate Wladimir Klitschko's defense. He was able to block that punch with ease.
Stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Yeah, keep your distance, all right? Throw punches, okay?
Yeah, we'll get him.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Nice. And relaxed. Good.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in.
Go, go!
Protecting his head well with his guard. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Stay away from those, come on! Hook! Hook!
Wladimir Klitschko's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook.
Punch! Punch!
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Wladimir Klitschko's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there. But his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
All that size, all that leverage, and that pure athleticism of Wladimir Klitschko, and it comes in the form of the left hand that time. Lewis is banged by an uppercut. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
Still not moving enough. Move, move!
So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic.
You're going to catch it.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? So he's tired, he's got nothing left. Just go for the head. Knock him out. It is done.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Wladimir Klitschko is a well-rounded fighter. Right now, Wladimir is showing you what he can do defensively. Very sound, keeping those arms up and blocking well. A headshot blocked. Wladimir Klitschko's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Combination punch by Wladimir Klitschko. That has to be concerning if you're in the other corner. Ten seconds to go in the 7th. And that's the end of round 7.
I don't want to see you against the rope. As soon
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right?
We got it.
Keep boxing just like that. You're moving. You're going to take this one.
That's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together. Some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
Keep moving.
Good block there by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
The halfway point of round number 8. The script for Wladimir Klitschko is always the same. Trying to target the right hand. He hit the target that time.
Relax.
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there?
Head movement.
Good fighting, snapping shot by Wladimir Klitschko.
Need to keep that head moving.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes off strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was, and whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight, finish up good at the end of the round.
Right, okay? Listen, the way to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, carry it away and you'll catch it.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score.
Patience out.
Nice. Scores well to the belt line again.
Uppercut.
Lewis is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches
Side to
away.
side. Move your head.
Halfway through the 9th round.
You got this one.
Wladimir Klitschko's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Left and right.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Right to the body. Wladimir Klitschko's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
And now they start round number 10. Sound defense, good block that time by Lewis. Is clearly affected by that. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Great movement to get away from those punches. It's more than just the physical ability to withstand punishment. Lennox Lewis is showing us that he's a tough guy, that he can make a decision to survive it. That's what he's done.
Keep moving. Come on, keep moving.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. A well-placed left hand up top. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Nice work on the right hand by Wladimir Klitschko. Blocks the headshot. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round, 10 seconds to go. Nice block by Lennox Lewis.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep...
Ya, we'll get him, we'll get him.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Look, he's standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more, right?
Wladimir Klitschko is enjoying a comfortable lead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 11. Teddy, you've been in this position many times in your career.
Yeah, what you want to do is you tell the guy, the obvious is, you know, don't make mistakes, but go out there, keep doing what you're doing. One of the mistakes could be stop doing what you're doing. Don't just stop offense because you're worried about defense. Keep throwing the punches, but make sure that you're alert and make sure that defensively you're on top of yourself.
Scoring with the right hand by Lewis. Lewis is dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Halfway through this 11th round. Carries that punch intended for the head. last 10 seconds of this 11th round.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Just keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Okay, listen, you can throw him off with some head movement. I mean, that's it. Throw him off with head movements.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel the ropes, move out. Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab, then finish off with a hook, okay?
And they have reached the 12th and final round. That was a fine block by Lewis. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good right hand.
Keep those hands up. Pace yourself.
Lewis's punch didn't come close. So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
That's a solid right hand by Wladimir Klitschko. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Final minute of this final round of this fight. Resourceful 1-2 combo by Wladimir Klitschko. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Who would have ever thought it with two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that they would go to a decision? Wladimir Klitschko's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.